Good morning. Let me get my volume up so you guys can hear me. Yay! So I'm going to show you guys, I'm not going to show you what I'm doing to reduce the red bumps, but I'm going to show you, there you can see them. It's actually harder to see them on camera, but they're all around here. There you go. They're really bad on this side, all down here. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to cover them, but I'll also talk about how I am treating them. So first of all, if you've ever gotten your face waxed, then you know exactly what I'm talking about, okay? So it's just kind of the irritation that occurs when you wax your face. I'm starting with my primer so that I can cover these properly. This primer is also going to help me smooth over the bumpy area, fill in any pores and fine lines, and so even around those bumps, it's going to kind of help to level everything off so that my makeup will sit nice and smooth. Think about when you paint your nails and you do a base coat on your nails. It's kind of like a base coat. So I got my face waxed yesterday, and it's only the second time I've ever gotten my face waxed, and the reason I do it is because it does help with makeup application. It just gives me another way to get a smooth application, because then I don't have all those tiny little hairs. So, and by the way, when I am done with my primer, it goes in my hair. And this is no joke. I actually do this every day that I wear my hair down, especially if I've washed my hair. When I am done putting my primer on my face, I just put the excess from my hands into my hair, and it helps to tame that frizz. And if you are like me and you have colored your hair, then you've got to get the frizzies under control. And I don't know if you guys can notice, but I have a lot less purple than I used to. And yeah, that's on purpose. I still love the purple though. Okay, so I have all these little red bumps. I don't know how to turn this light down. Let me see if I can turn it down. It sometimes gets fuzzy. Yeah, my remote doesn't work. This thing sucks. So I've got a lot of red right here, but it basically goes all around my face. So I'm going to show you guys how well my liquid foundation can cover it. And if for some reason that's not giving me the coverage that I want, I've got my concealer as well. Hey, Debbie. So let me see what color. It's my velour. I don't want that. All right, so we're gonna go with Taffeta. Taffeta is like my summer color, and that's been working really well for me, not having to blend it. By the way, if you order this for the rest of this month, they're giving you free shipping. So you can be just this, you can add it to an order, whatever, but it doesn't have to be the $100 minimum. You just get your foundation and you'll get the free shipping. So that saves you $5.50, which is really great. All right. We're just going to drop it right on there and see how well it covers. And I'm going to do my best, you guys, to, maybe I should just move the light back a little bit. Maybe that'll help you guys see better. So I want to make sure that you can really see the redness. And sometimes if that light is too bright, it kind of drowns out the flaws. But I'm already pretty pleased with, actually, I'm really pleased with this. This is great. I love when I can surprise myself. This is amazing. So I actually also got my eyebrows waxed yesterday, which I've never, ever, ever in my life had my eyebrows waxed. But she was like, well, we're doing your whole face. You might as well let me trim it up. And the last time I did my face, I did not let her trim up my brows. But I have to say I was pretty pleased. She did as she promised, and she didn't change the shape or the thickness or anything. So let's see. There's a little bit of redness still peeking through here, but you guys can see it's much less than it was, and I only did my forehead there, much less than it was, but there's a little bit still peeking through. So just dab and dab, and I'm not putting a drop. That's just a little swipe. You can see how little that is, and I'm just gonna go over that section one more time, and I'm pretty happy with that. That's really great. That's good coverage. All right, let's do the rest and see how it does. So what I love about the coverage from this, and I feel like I tell you guys this all the time, but I know not everybody sees the same videos. Notice the redness here, okay? Because we're going to watch that disappear too. I love that this is a matte finish, because then I don't need a powder over top. Now, I could add a powder instead of concealer. I could add a powder over this and get a little bit of extra coverage on the edges there. So I'll show you guys that. But look at that difference already. I mean, you saw all that redness that was going down here, and it's just totally cleaned up. So, but anyway, the matte finish from this foundation gives me like this set of a powder. So I don't have to put a powder over it because it'll dry like flat, you know? It won't be shiny. And I really like that because on normal days, I definitely do not want powder on top. I want as little makeup on my face as possible to get good coverage. You know, I don't want to feel like I have to wear 3 different layers just to get some kind of coverage and smoothness on my face, you know, to even out the fine, or not the fine lines, but even out the blotches and the redness and all of that stuff that I have, all that cool stuff. So I am so pleased. This is awesome, okay? This is truly an experiment. I've never done these kind of spots on camera before, so see, there's just a little bit that I can see. So then what I do is my trusty loose powder. This is new. I love this loose powder though. And I'm just gonna swirl it around. That's how easy it is to use. It's mess free, so I don't have to like dump it out, and I really don't even have to tap that off, but I'm just going to tap over to get it where I want it, and then I can kind of dust it to make sure I don't have anything extra. But I mean, first of all, if you wax your face, you know the struggle with getting those red bumps. But if you have any other kind of red bumps, I think this is a pretty good demonstration of how well they can be covered. If you have acne, if you have rosacea, if you have, just like me, where you have that uneven skin tone, this is exactly what you want. And you see, I'm not even having to dust over like the whole face. I'm just getting in those really bad trouble spots, and down here I want to blend with my neck, so I'm adding like the powder down here. But it's really, really easy. And again, I'm gonna kind of hide the light so you can see where the redness was actually, but it was all around here. So once this video is done, you can actually rewind if you're just now joining, and you can see where I had the redness and where I've now pretty much covered it all. I mean, you just really can't even tell. Now I can still see a little here because I didn't cover there, but I'll take care of that. So I think that's really cool. And again, if you already love the liquid foundation, if you want to try it, it's free shipping for the rest of the month. So that's a pretty good deal that saves $5.50. All right, so I'm going to let you guys go, and I'll finish the rest of my face. But thanks so much for joining. Have a happy Friday. Have a wonderful weekend. I love you guys. All right, bye-bye.